Well, Johnny, an ideal start to our Bristol Street Motors Trophy group with a 1-0 win over Wycombe tonight.
Yeah, great start. Great start to the to this tournament. A good start to the season now. Obviously, 4 games, 3 wins in 3 different competitions, and it was a really good game for us tonight. An opportunity for us to bounce back after the weekend in a really tough game against a good opposition. So, for us to get the win, get this tournament off to a real flyer, but also to get that momentum back was a really positive night for us.
Yeah, you made a few changes as you come to expect with these games. Yeah. How do you feel they impacted the match?
I thought everyone stepped up really well. I made changes that lads deserve to play. Lads needed opportunities to play. Obviously Riley, making his debut, just come in. It's his first opportunity. JJ's obviously not been involved to this point, so he got a game, and Wardy gets his first start as well. So those boys really needed a game because they haven't played yet. But the other boys deserve the opportunity as well. It was a strong team that we put out there, and we've got a squad that we've got faith in everyone. And these nights like tonight are opportunities for lads to show me that they should be playing all the time.
Just want to ask you about Harbottle. I thought he had a brilliant game down the right-hand side. Is perhaps his best quality how determined he is? He might not start every week, but he's so determined to make an impact when he does get an opportunity.
Yeah, he's a great lad. He's a great lad, Hus. He works hard. He tries to take on board what we're telling him to make him a better player and improving, because he's got some brilliant attributes, and he's got stuff that he needs to learn to really make himself a better player. But he's so keen to do that. He was disappointed that he wasn't involved at the weekend. But I said, look, you're going to get an opportunity in a couple of days' time to show what you got. And I think you're right. I think he done really well. Yeah, he gives us a lot of energy down that side, and he's got so much enthusiasm for the game that it's refreshing. And there's stuff that that me and him talk about that we won't go into, that I think he can do even better. That's gonna help him improve. And if he wants to be a regular in the team, there's certain stuff that he needs to add to his game. But he's got a lot of tools and a lot of things that he does really well, and tonight he showed that.
Staying on the subject of wing-backs, James Tilley in a role that he's perhaps not too used to, how do you feel he's adapting to the system?
I think he's learning it. He's learning it really well. I thought he applied himself great tonight. Again, gives you options down that side. I don't want anyone to feel comfortable that they're going to play every week, and if they dip below levels that it doesn't matter, they're going to get picked. That's what we spoke about at the end of last season, getting the squad to a position where you can't relax. Someone's always going to be after your shirt, and again, I think Tills has done a really good job for the team tonight. He's got quality on his left foot. What probably doesn't come as natural to him is the defensive side of it, and I think he really stuck to his task down that side, and he can be pleased with his night's work.
I know they weren't on the field together for long, but Omar Bugiel and Joe Piggott, that's quite a interesting partnership. They're both larger than life characters, both in physique and character.
Yeah, but I've spoke about all 4 of those lads being able to play together in different combinations, and obviously at the minute we've only seen more of a target man with perhaps what you would call a runner off of them, and little and large, the two a big one with one of the smaller ones out the quartet. But I think Omar and Joe can be a handful together. I think Matty and Kells would be a handful together. So it was nice to see that tonight. It was an opportunity for us to look at that, and they cause problems. I think the physicality that they bring, and the energy that Omar showed off the bench, but Joe's a clever player as well. He brings other players into the game, like he did for Omar's goal, and then unlucky, not to get one himself towards the end there. Unlucky, maybe he should score that one. I don't mind telling him that. So, but he'll know that. But it's good that they're getting chances. Another striker on the score sheet, and it's good to have another look at a different combination.
And just finally, coming up to the 5-game mark when we get to the Cheltenham game at the weekend, how do you reflect on things so far?
Well, like I say, we was disappointed after Saturday. Listen, that was a game that there wasn't a lot in at all, and once we reflected on it and we dissected it, we still done some really good stuff. We know we're better than what we showed, but still for large parts of that game we was dominant and was knocking on the door, but we wasn't clinical in certain moments. So certainly it wasn't a rip it up, start again situation. It was, lads, we can be better than that. We are better than that. And let's go out tonight and prove it. And I was really, really pleased with the response. You know, it shouldn't matter who I select. You know, the group is strong, and they're all willing each other to do well, even though they're all competing for the shirt. But that's how you produce competition in a squad, and we certainly got that.
We look forward to the next game. Thank you, Johnny.
Cheers, Chris.
Nice one.
Thanks.
Thank you.